Glue Song by Beabadoobee. We're gonna be in standard tuning to play this song. And we're gonna have a capo on the 4th fret. This song is super easy. It has only 4 chords and it's beginner friendly if you're a beginner. So the first chord is gonna be an A chord. To play an A chord, we're gonna take our pinky finger and put it on the B string, the 2nd string from the bottom of the 2nd fret from the capo, of course. Then right above your pinky finger, you're gonna put your ring finger right above it on the string above it. So we're gonna be on the G string, 3rd string from the bottom, 4th from the top of the same 2nd fret. And then we're gonna place our middle finger right above our ring finger on the same exact fret. So 2nd fret on the D string. So 3rd string from the top and 4th from the bottom. So all together, we have an A chord. To play this chord, we're not gonna touch the low E string. So this one is gonna be avoided, excluded completely. And all other strings are gonna be strummed. We're gonna play this chord 4 times. So the strumming pattern just goes downstroke. So down, 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 down. That's it. It goes like this throughout the whole song. It's pretty consistent. So we're just gonna do downstrokes. Down, 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 down. That's it. So when playing the A chord, we're gonna do. That's it. And then we move on to the next chord. So super easy also the next chord because we're gonna still be in the same shape as the A chord. So we're not gonna move our fingers or anything. So we're just gonna take our pointer finger and put it on the low E string of the 2nd fret. The low E string is the thick one. So just put your pointer finger there. And that's your F sharp minor 7 chord. That's the 2nd chord we're gonna have. And once again, we're gonna plug this, strum this chord 4 times. Same strumming pattern as the A, just 4 downstrokes. And we're gonna strum all strings apart from the low E. This one's gonna be excluded. So in the F sharp minor chord, this is what we sound like. That's it. So far we have an A and an F sharp minor. Then we move on to the next chord. The next chord is gonna be a B7 chord. This one, I'd say it's the hardest among all the chords in this song. But the good part is that this is the harder chord, so there's nothing harder than this. So to play this chord, we're gonna use all our fingers. So our middle finger is gonna be on the A string, 2nd string from the top of the 2nd fret. That's your first finger. Then we're gonna take our pointer finger and put it on the D string, 3rd string from the top, 4th from the bottom of the 1st fret. Right. Then what do we have? We have our ring finger and pinky finger flying around. So our ring finger is gonna be on the G string, 3rd string from the bottom, 4th from the top of the 2nd fret. This is what we have so far. And then lastly, our pinky is gonna go on the high E string, the very first string at the bottom of the 2nd fret. There you go. This is our B7 chord. Once again, we're gonna strum this chord 4 times. And then we move on to the next chord. To play this next chord, we're gonna keep the same shape as the B7. So we're not gonna move our fingers. We're gonna stay in the same exact position. The only thing we're gonna do is just lift up our pointer finger. That's it. And that's your B minor 7 chord. One thing I forgot to say is that when playing the B7 and the B minor 7 chord, the low E string is not going to be plucked at all for both chords. And if you want to, you're not really gonna pluck the high E string either. Or if you are, just pluck it gently, because I don't really hear it in the song when it's being played. So I don't think it's really needed to pluck it. So if you want to, you can, but maybe pluck it gently. Like, you wouldn't want it to sound too loud, because then it doesn't really go. So ideally, it should sound like. So the high E string is not even gonna be plucked at all. So let's go over this all from the beginning. The strumming pattern is gonna be, so all down strokes, down, 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 down. First chord is an A. Low E is not plucked, so. Then we move on to an F sharp minor 7 by putting our pointer finger here. Then we move on to the complicated shape of the B7. And then we lift our pointer finger to play the B minor 7. And that's pretty much it. This repeats throughout the whole song. It of course goes faster, and it's supposed to sound like. So yeah, this is how you play Glue Song by Beabadoobee. As I said, it's a very simple song, and I think you can agree with me that the chords are super simple and there's no crazy switches, no crazy positions. So I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel. That would mean a lot. And if you have any suggestions to cover next, feel free to comment that in the comment section. And if you have any questions on this song specifically, on chords, strings, whatever, feel free to comment also about that. And yeah, thank you so much guys for watching, and see you on the next one.